Hello and welcome back to the Minecraft No Diamond series. Today we are, we're looking for, I don't really know what to do here. You know, I'm gonna head off this direction and see if it makes a difference. Basically, last time, if you haven't seen, currently I'm exploring looking for iron and redstone because I'm trying to make a railway which takes me from my base to my mob grinder, but it's quite far away, and running takes about 8 minutes. So I want to get a railway to speed that process up, which will mean I can get XP a lot more efficiently. But the issue is, it's obviously to get for an 8-minute run, it's going to be a long passageway. Because it's all through the strip mine, and it just takes a lot of iron and a lot of redstone to try and get through. We'll try and get enough to get the whole way through. So basically, that's just what I'm doing at the moment, trying to get redstone, trying to get iron. What's our 21? That's about high, but I guess that is what the rest of the mines. Well, I guess it fluctuates. Some of it's at 821, some of it's at a few different heights, but yeah, so we're looking for redstone, looking for iron, and I was in a ravine. I found a ravine, and then last time I got killed in the ravine, but then I managed to get the rest of my stuff. I managed to go back, get all my stuff, but I've decided to leave the ravine because I feel like I've got pretty much everything. I mean, obviously there's going to be way more stuff in there that I could still get, but I feel like it's going to be more efficient to just go off and in a new direction in the strip mine, which is what we've done, and continue trying to find ores that way. So basically, yeah, today we're just going to try and mine as much as we can, and hopefully get say 2 stacks of iron and a stack of redstone as a goal. That could be decent. Redstone, I'm hoping is going to be a bit easier than the iron will be, just because redstone, like, you can get like 3 or 4 or even 5 redstone dust per redstone ore block, whereas iron it's only one. It's 1 to 1. So to find, I think we need to get 1,000 iron, but I don't know what we're sitting at the moment. But total, we need 1,000 iron. To find 1,000 iron, you need to find 1,000 iron blocks, whereas to find 1,000 redstone dust, maybe you only need to find like 250 redstone blocks. So I'm hoping that being said, redstone will be quicker at least, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like redstone's also less common than iron, so maybe it will counterbalance, but we'll see. The only way to see is just to keep mine as much as we can. I don't know whether it's worth it to do like a level 1 and try and just get efficiency, and just try and get that little bonus. I don't know whether that would be worth. I mean, obviously now there's no point in me going all the way back up, because that'd be about 10 minutes to go back up. It's probably gone to the point where this whole strip mine is about 10 minutes either way, to get from one end to the other. So if I come down here and I get down here, I realize I've forgotten something, that's half an hour of walking, because 10 minutes to get down, then I realize I've forgotten something, 10 minutes to get back up, then 10 minutes to come back down again. So it's kind of outrageous. It's actually like really, really big. I might need to make a new one at some point, but I shouldn't need to do too much mining beyond this. Once I do this, I feel like there's not much more mining I should really ever do in this series, because there's not much to mine really. I feel like the last thing that I need with ingots or with ores, other than this, is to get like a good design on for the beacon, which it just means I need to get quite a lot of diamonds and quite a lot of gold, as well as a lot of iron, which, to be fair, I was kind of saving up for, but obviously now I've got a more important program, a more important, like, what the word am I thinking of? I don't know. A more important task, we'll say. Okay, what am I? I really cannot think. Okay. I mean, here's a good patch of iron. I feel like we've been finding iron relatively consistently so far today, which is good. Very good. Which are 24 so far. Okay, well, that's a bit less than I thought. I thought it would be, more than half a stack at least, but not quite. Not quite. That's okay though. As you can see, I've got a lot of torches and a lot of iron pickaxes. So that's just because I don't want to, obviously, as I've, well explained, it'd be 30 minutes for me to go back from here to come back with more pickaxes. Well, I guess, no, it'd be 20 minutes for that because I'm already down here. So 20 minutes for that, it just seems like a bit of a waste of time. So I'm gonna try and keep going for as long as I can with this stuff. So it'll probably be 2-3 episodes maybe. That being said, though, I could get all the ores I need today. Like, we really just don't know until it's done. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the thing is, I feel like it could be just because I'm used to it, but the iron pickaxe seems to be going quite fast. Seems to be moving quite quick, and I don't know, like, because you could get an enchanted iron pickaxe, a regular diamond pickaxe, an enchanted diamond pickaxe, all of which would be faster. But I don't know, this seems to be working relatively fast. It's just, but yeah, I think it is probably a bit because I'm used to it. I haven't really used one of those other 3 options faster so far, or in a long time. I guess I haven't used a diamond pickaxe at all, I don't think, in this series. I have not had enough diamonds, really, because it just takes so much effort to get diamonds that any of them that I use for the absolute essentials, so armor and swords, whereas I can use iron pickaxes to mine. I don't need to mine that much, but I do want to get a full diamond gear at some point. I was working on that for a little bit, but then my gear kind of got too low durability, so I was like, well, I gotta get better gear. And this has not happened in a long time. Us accidentally going into a ravine. Interesting. I mean, there is a couple bits of iron here, but I feel like it's too much effort to try and get. In terms of just the oxygen, the breathability. But yeah, we'll keep going. And I was saying something like, oh yes, I am currently working on going to the end islands, because I went there and then almost died, almost got lost, and it was just a nightmare basically. But I'm hoping that with the diamond gear, I'll then be able to go back and hopefully, do well there, and properly explore, find an end city, find an elytra, all those good stuff. And probably, I mean, to be fair, we probably could knock off most of these achievements, other than respawn the Ender Dragon. We should be able to get these 3, definitely, and then one day we'll respawn the Ender Dragon, and that's 1/5 of the advancements knocked off. And I mean, this one, we just got to get one more to do, and then we've done that. This one, we're relatively close, I would say, except for tame all cats, and even breed the animals as well. The Nether, we're quite far off, and then adventure. I mean, I think it will take us a little while, but probably could get it done. If we spend a lot of time trying to do it, we could get it done a lot quicker, I think, than what we're currently trying to do. Because that's something I do want to do in this world. I want to try and get every single advancement completed, because I don't think I've ever done that before, and I feel like I feel like we're in a really good position to do so. And I also feel like I need a bit of a break from Minecraft after this year. Like, I don't feel like I need a break from it. I just feel like I should do something different. I mean, you guys can let me know, but because I've done this series, 2 hardcore series, one of them, albeit only lasted about 10 episodes because I died really quickly, so effectively 1 hardcore series, and then a series before that, all of which have been in a row without. Oh no, there was a break, to be fair, between the first series and the first hardcore series. But yeah, it's been like, you know, about a year almost of just, actually no, that probably about 8 months, not really a year, of daily Minecraft, which I mean, I enjoy it, but I feel like could be good to do something different. But I still want it to be like series based. So I'm thinking campaigns, Call of Duty campaigns probably, because I'm a big fan of Call of Duty, but they don't really do campaigns in the newer games. So I'll have to go to some older games. But yeah, story kind of stuff, let's play kind of stuff is the main one for this kind of style of video. We have not found stuff in a long time, but we just got to keep going, and we should find stuff just like now. Okay, it looks like it's actually, I thought it was going to be just a small pocket, but it's a decently sized chunk of iron right there, which brings our total up to 40. What? That's so low. I thought we would have way more than that. Ah, Novus. That's not good. Yeah, the thing is, strip mining it is nowhere near as efficient as exploring in caves, but it's just, for me, it's so much more preferable, just because I feel like I always get lost in it. If a cave is simple and easy to follow, then cave is obviously preferable because you just get better stuff, but it's just, I always get lost in them, and I'm not a fan. If it's easy to follow, then yeah, it's great, but they usually just aren't easy to follow. The ones that are easy to follow are usually small and have bad loot. Yeah, it is a bit annoying that the complex ones are the ones that you really do want to find in terms of loot, but are not the ones that I enjoy the most. Which is kind of why I left the other one, is like that ravine that we were just in, because I'd say we probably explored about half of that. Oh, the inventory is full. I did not even realize. Yeah, I'd say we only explored about half of that. We could have done way more, but I don't really want to. I'd rather strip mine, but it just does not give the same kind of loot. It really doesn't, unfortunately. So what I was tempted to do was, I was gonna, originally when I started this whole project of, that's the word I was looking for before, project. I knew it started with a P. Was I even saying a word that started? I can't remember, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. When I started this railway project, I knew that it was going to be a very long process. And I was tempted to, because it was counting them out. It was doing the maths to figure out how many rails I needed, and then doing the maths to see how many rails I had. Then it's mining, and then it's counting, like it's placing the rails, and also counting them out. I feel like that's all somewhat tedious stuff, very repetitive stuff. And I was tempted to just do it all in one episode, time lapse, get it done. But it would basically just be 30 minutes of time lapse. It would probably more than 30 minutes of time lapse, to be fair. So I was like, yeah, I don't know. So what I think I might do, maybe from next time, because this is the second mining mission, but this one, last time we were in a cave and we got killed, and I feel like there's a lot more going on. This time it's been very repetitive so far. Obviously things could change. We're only halfway through, but it's been very repetitive so far. And I feel like, because I think it's probably going to take 3 or 4 more half-hour slots, which is what I generally consider an episode. And just because of that, I think I might time-lapse and maybe get it all done in one more. Even, well, if I go, how much time would I go? Yeah, I'd probably get it done in half an episode. To be honest. I could even just tag it on at the end of this one, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'll figure that out. I'll see what's. It just depends how much, because if we've been going for about 15-20 minutes, No, not quite 12, 15 minutes. And the iron is just not a lot. It really isn't. Not even a stack, and we need to get more than 10 stacks of iron, more than 10 stacks of redstone. We haven't even got any redstone today. I think we maybe need to go lower for redstone. I feel like redstone is found more at lower depths. In fact, that's probably something I should look up, to be honest. I should look up the best height to find redstone, because iron really is found at every height. So yeah, let's see. What is the best height to find redstone? In the bottom 16 layers. Okay, so I need to go down a little bit. So let's do that right now, because yeah, it's probably a lot more ideal. Bottom 16 layers. So we'll go to, what should we go to? This is 16. Should we go say 12? Oh, but that's supposed for diamonds. The reason I wanted to, I remember early on, literally at the, I think the very start of the series, when I was doing mining. Yeah, we'll say 12, I reckon. We'll say 12. When I was doing mine, I don't want to be at 11 or around 11, because that's where you find the most diamonds. Whereas now I feel like, I mean, if this is best for redstone, then we've definitely got to be here, because it's going to take us a long time to get the redstone at this rate. As an infinite time, because we have not found any so far today. It's unfortunate. But yeah, okay. So that's all good. All good. Yeah, it's 4 to 5 redstone dust per redstone. Rather than, I think I said 3 to 5. But yeah, 4 to 5. So 250 to 200 to 250 redstone blocks need to be found, essentially. Although, actually no, I think we're only looking for 700 redstone, I believe. So a bit less than that, because that would get us to 1,000. So, but yeah, still. Okay, and there's just, oh my god. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full stacks, I believe that was, of well, I've just forgotten the name of it, haven't I? Oh, no, that's too low. I mean, too high. Sorry. Trying to block all this off. Can we get through here without having to swim? Really, that's the ideal scenario. Okay, there we go. Nice, easy. Okay. I've forgotten what I was going to say. I was saying something about the cobble, but I've forgotten it, to be honest. Oh, it's all good. I think I'm going to chuck this stuff out, to be honest. So let's go boom, 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 boom. Not that. Boom, 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 boom. We'll keep that, yeah. And then obviously, because obviously I need to pack stuff up as well, like, as in patch stuff up, not pack stuff up, sorry. Yeah, the luck today has not been good. But, I mean, it's alright still. Like, we're still making progress, just a lot slower than would be preferable. But here's our first bits of redstone, 10 total, so that's, out of 4 or 5. Those 2 options you could get. We got 5 both times, so that's good. But still, if we get 10 redstone per episode, that's nowhere near enough. Nowhere near. But nevertheless, we'll still make progress. Slowly but surely, we'll make progress, and eventually we will be able to smash out the railway. So yeah, I feel like the options I see is like, I mean, this was episode 2, I think, but at this rate, I was thinking 5, but then now at this rate, I'm thinking maybe 6 or 7. So say 5 more from here, 5 more mining episodes, and then 1 for actually assembling the rail. Or I could do 1 fully time-lapse one. Here's some diamonds. One fully time-lapse one, and then one assembling the rail. So it's, I don't know. One of them obviously is a lot quicker, but it's all time-lapse. I feel like it's better to, better to show it non-time-lapse, personally. But then again, also, I don't know. I feel like time-lapsing has its has its merits, I guess. There's positives to it. Definitely. Oh, this water is annoying me. It really is. How is there so much water down here? I don't understand. Like, there was no water earlier. We didn't have water even at higher Y values, which is more where you would expect it, because coming from the ocean, which obviously is like the ocean's above us, not below us. Why 12? Like, I don't know. It just seems strange for there to be water down here, but not water down here everywhere. And that was just like a cave filled with water. It wasn't even like it didn't have anything to do with the ocean. I don't know. I guess caves do have water in them though, to be fair, so I guess it makes sense. It's just annoying. It is kind of weird that like there are just random caves like all around, and like when I dig into one, it doesn't feel weird, but when you like go up against a side here sometimes, especially when you've got speed 2 on, I notice just when I'm exiting the range of my beacon, I can see like through the walls, and you see just like random pockets of stuff. It's quite strange. I don't know. It feels normal when you actually dig into them, but if you think about it, it's just random holes, in around what we assume is kind of like fully just what's the not hollow. I don't know is there a word for the opposite of hollow, or is it just not hollow? I'm not sure. Okay, let's get this filled in. Oh crap. Okay. I was very confused there for a second. Of course, that was a magma block. Makes sense. Kind of give us oxygen a bit, and it really doesn't do that much damage. So we're all right here. We're all right. Although I do need to get a bit more oxygen. There is iron right here. I kind of want to tempted to get this. I don't know whether it's going to be worth it. I mean, there's a lot of it there, and I'm not going to be able to get all of that quickly. Like, it'll take quite a while. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably not worth it. But can we? There we go. I want to place it there, not. I guess I do actually want to probably place it here as well. Although, well, I've stopped that, but is that going to stop at a source box or no? I don't think so. Okay, now so I've messed up there, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's get this through here. There we go. Now we can mine it out properly, and once we get rid of the source box, they're gone. So we're all good here. Let's fill this in, and yeah, now we're good. Now we are good to go. So what's out? We're at 1,000 right now. 1,200. So we've gone about 1,400 on the Z and about 120 on the Y. I mean on the X. So about 1.5k away from spawn, or from our island. But our island's quite big, obviously. Which is weird because the mine just to the what's it called? Just to the spawner is nearly 3,000 blocks. So, considering we've only gone 1,500 blocks actually away, we've travelled probably about 5,000 blocks in actual distance. So it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. All the turning and stuff makes a big impact. Really does. Yeah, the luck just has been horrid today. I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I mean, it's definitely stepped up recently in the sort of the latter half of today's adventure. What I'm amazed at is how quickly I've burned through these iron pickaxes. I've only got 7 left, and I think I started with basically double that. So at this rate, it'll only be a 2-episode kind of thing per thing. So, and then I have to head back up, which, I mean, at this point is probably close to 15 minutes now of a walk up. There's more diamonds and some lapis, basically all the ores except for the ones that we want right there. Except for the ones we want, and a gold. Like, 2 categories. This is, yeah, I think there is definitely a correlation here between going lower and finding more water. But I don't know really what to do about it, because there's also a correlation between going lower and getting much better loot. So, I don't know. I think we just have to deal with it, unfortunately. But that's okay. It doesn't take that long, realistically, and it is a kind of a good use of the cobblestone. It helps us manage that, other than just throwing it away, which does seem a bit wasteful. Well, it is very wasteful. Okay, I've just left it. This is bad. This is very bad. There we go. Okay, we're fine now. That is not at all how I intended that to go, but we're fine. Okay, so I need to put a hole there, and then I need to break this. Well, I don't need to break this one, but I'm gonna break these 2 because I left a gap there. Yeah, and now I can fill this all in, and then get through it all. Okay, nice. I mean, I feel like we're kind of closing in on being done today. To be honest, there's not much, realistically, there's not much that we're going to find anymore. There's more source blocks. Gotta be kidding me. Actually, no, we may as well keep going, because what are we going to lose? We're not going to lose anything. How long should we keep going for? We'll keep going for until... No, I was going to say until I've used up the stack of torches, but that's probably quite a long time, because this is only the 2nd stack of torches that I've been on today, so one probably takes around 20 minutes to use, so half stack probably about 10 minutes. So that's probably about 8 more minutes for this one, so that's probably a bit too long, but we'll see how long it takes us to get through here. There's a bit of redstone. I am still, like, because I feel like I went a long time without wanting redstone. Like my current goals in terms of ores is redstone and iron. I feel like I went a long time where it was just like it would be gold and iron, or it would be coal and iron. It's basically always iron and something else. But yeah, I feel like it's been a long time since I've actually wanted redstone, which is interesting. But yeah, so I feel like I'm still, even when I see redstone, even though it's what I'm looking for, I'm still not excited about it, strangely enough. Okay, let me try and just mine through all this stuff here before actually entering the water. I'm going to leave the rest of that iron there, just I can't be bothered getting it. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I just realized that mining it, there's no point in mining it. I could have just blocked it off. Actually, could I? I don't know, but we actually can get this iron in a much easier way, which is good. Let's block that off there, and there. Did an extra one there, but it's fine. Oh my, this is, yeah, I don't know what really to do about this, because we find better loot, but we find more distractions, not distractions, I guess more just problems, more water, which is just a struggle. I could go a little bit lower, might be a play, because I feel like we're always on the bottom sort of 2 layers of this water, so it could be a play going a little bit lower. I don't know, I really don't know. I mean, yeah, I think we'll get this bit of iron, and I think we'll call it quits for the day. We'll do a little summary of what we've got today, but it's definitely less than what I would have hoped for, really, because At this rate, it's going to take a lot longer than I initially had planned to get all this stuff, but we're sitting at a stack and 3/4 of iron and about a stack and a half of redstone, so progress, but not so much that I would have, not as much as I would have wanted. But yeah, that's all from me today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Have a great day. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't find any caves at all, but it is what it is. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.